Football League. This is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
15. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Bo will throw. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now it's a bootleg for him. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Nick's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Rolling out to his left. And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty home way to wrap up our 1st quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Now is Micah Parsons making that play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Easy. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. The throw is caught. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Poor choice to bring it out. Instead of the 30-yard line, they're going to start shy of the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Down the run right, throw it deep down the side. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Here's Nix. Escapes out to the left. This is hauled in by Ingram. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back-to-back carries here. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. To throw, here's Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that forces them to 4th and goal. Nix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Play action, Mahomes. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Nix to throw. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Here's a handoff up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Nix. Headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and goal, here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie it just before halftime. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. 2nd and 3 now. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Throwing here, Nix. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. On target to Jackson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Another throw for Mahomes. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action with Nicks. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw again, Nicks. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Fight on these two.
It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. 2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
Here's the handoff. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Nix with it on first. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be second down. To throw, here's Nix. Flush down out to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2. He's throwing for it. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Chiefs can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Mahomes on first and 10. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding on to a field goal lead. They have themselves another first and 10.
Attack! Yellow!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one sticks.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Still inches to go on third down.
Yellow, yellow.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Hey, Riblet, Riblet. Right side.
He's back to throw. Buying some time right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Broncos will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw it. Buying some time left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right.
And that's just about do it, folks. They take it in for...
Good game.